The 31st Ordinary Session of the Arab League Summit came to an end in Algeria on Wednesday, with Arab leaders stressing the Palestinian cause was still central for them and pledging continued Arab support for the Palestinian cause. Arab League Secretary General Ahmed Abul Ghait and the Algerian Foreign Minister held a joint press conference. The story.
Wrapping up the 31st Ordinary Session of the Arab League Summit in Algeria, Arab leaders reiterated on Wednesday that the Palestinian cause was still central for them after the first summit meeting in 3 years. The summit's final declaration pledged continued Arab support for the Palestinian cause, said Jerusalem must be protected, condemned Israel's use of violence against Palestinians, and urged Israel to lift its blockade of Gaza. Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas earlier stressed the significance of consolidating the Palestinian cause to reach a two-state solution and stop the Israeli aggression against Palestinian people. According to the final declaration, the leaders also agreed to hold the 32nd round of the Arab Summit in Saudi Arabia in 2023. The Arab leaders also agreed to establish the Arab Center for Studying Economic and Social Empowerment in the occupied Palestinian territories without any financial burdens on member states. They further agreed on ratifying an Arab strategy to enhance the Volunteering Action 2030 as a guiding document, beside ratifying an Arab strategy to bolster women action within the framework of the Sustainable Development Action. Additionally, the Arab leaders ratified the Ministerial Declaration over Efficiency and Equality between the two sexes for the sake of environmental and developmental sustainability. They also agreed on a mechanism to hold the 5th round of the Arab Economic and Social Development Summit in Mauritania in 2023.
Earlier, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi addressed the first work session of the 31st Arab Summit in Algeria. In his speech, the president reiterated that the Arab Summit is considered a recall for nationalism and Arab unity. He called for an integrated effort to deal with the current challenges and crises that faces the Arab region. The head of state stressed Egypt's keenness to take all necessary measures to stop bloodshed and foreign intervention in disputed Arab countries. He further called for supporting a joint Arab action towards the Palestinian cause to reach a settlement that preserves the Palestinian rights. President al-Sisi tackled the Libyan crisis, where he stressed the need to reach a political solution that is based on establishing a state solution and eliminating foreign intervention. On the sidelines of the Arab Summit in Algeria, President al-Sisi held meetings with Iraq's President Abdelatif Rashid on Wednesday, during which he hailed the strong Egyptian-Iraqi relations. President al-Sisi expressed keenness to push forward joint cooperation and asserted Egypt's constant political stance towards Iraq with the aim of supporting the unity and sovereignty, as well as achieving security and stability in its territories. For his part, the Iraqi president appreciated Egypt's continuous efforts to boost the country on all levels. He expressed wishes to boost relations with Egypt in various domains during the next stage. Meanwhile, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi held another meeting with his Algerian counterpart, Abdelmajid Tebboune, during which President al-Sisi thanked the Algerian leader for a generous welcome and hospitality. The president praised the distinguished and friendly ties that bind the two nations and said Egypt was looking forward to fostering bilateral relations and expanding the horizons of joint cooperation in all fields. For his part, Tebboune expressed appreciation for Egypt's leadership and people, pointing out to the achievements taken in Egypt in development, security and stability. The Algerian president hailed the strong and solid relations between Egypt and Algeria and stressed on the importance of bolstering coordination over several issues of common concern. He expressed his country's keenness in boosting cooperation in the economic and trade domains during the next period. Still on the sidelines of the Arab Summit, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi met with the Tunisian President Kais Saied, where he affirmed the strength of historical ties between Egypt and Tunisia, saying that Egypt is keen on enhancing bilateral sustainable relationships and strategic and economic levels. The head of state affirmed Egypt's full support to Tunisia's development and reform process. For his part, the Tunisian president praised the bilateral relations on strategic partnership, as he said, a milestone for preserving the regional security and stability regarding Egypt's vital role regionally and internationally. He reiterated that Tunisia seeks to benefit from the successful Egyptian experience in implementing development projects and comprehensive economic reform. The Ministry of Interior continued its efforts to combat crime in all forms, especially smuggling, to protect the Egyptian economy, the security and control over all ports of the country. Information was received by the National Security in coordination with the Public Administration, Public Funds Investigation, Cairo Airport Police, on the intention of one of the companies to smuggle 25 parcels of 200 cartons containing electronic devices. By carrying out investigations, collecting information and using the modern security technologies in monitoring operations, it was possible to identify the perpetrators of the incident and seize the cargo at Cairo Airport.